2-minute papers with Dr. Károly Zsolnai Fehér. Welcome to episode 600. And today you will see your own drawings come to life.
This is called NVIDIA's new AI draws images with the speed of thought.
As beautiful photorealistic images. And it turns out you can try it too. I'll tell you about it in a moment. This technique is called Gauguin 2, and yes, this is really happening. In goes a rough drawing and out comes an image of this quality. That is incredible. But here there is something that is even more incredible. What is it? Well, drawing is an iterative process. But once we are committed to an idea, we need to refine it over and over, which takes quite a bit of time, and let's be honest.
Like, it's taken me a couple of minutes to even parse what's actually happening here. At first, I thought that the images on the right were the actual images, and the one on the left was the program trying to draw it. Turns out it's the exact opposite. They're drawing blobs on the left side, and out is popping these amazing graphics on the right.
Here, sometimes things come out differently than we may have imagined. But this is different. Here you can change things as quickly as you can think of the change. You can even request a bunch of variations on the same theme and get them right away. But that's not all, not even close. Get this, with this you can draw even without drawing. Yes, really. How is that even possible? Well, if we don't feel like drawing, instead, we can just type what we wish to see. And my goodness, it not only generates these images according to the written description, but this description can get pretty elaborate.
Mountain near a lake on an autumn rainy day. Let's watch the rewind. Let's just watch that whole process as he types this.
Wish to see
mountains.
My goodness,
near a lake.
These images
in
according to the written description,
rain.
But this description can get pretty elaborate. For instance, we can get ocean waves. That's great. But now let's add some rocks. And a beach too. And there we go. We can also use an image as a starting point, then just delete the undesirable parts and have it inpainted by the algorithm. Now, okay, this is nothing new. Computer graphics researchers were able to do this for more than 10 years now, but hold on to your papers because they couldn't do this. Yes, we can fill in these gaps with a written description. Couldn't witness the northern lights in person? No worries, here you go. And wait a second, did you see that? There are two really cool things to see here.
This is a joke, right?
It even redraws the reflections on the water.
I'm being punked right now.
Even if we haven't highlighted that part for inpainting. We don't need to say anything, and it will update the whole environment to reflect the new changes by itself. That is amazing. Now, I am a light transport researcher by trade, and this makes me very, very happy. Thing number 2, I don't know if you caught this, but this is so fast, it doesn't even wait for your full request, it updates after every single keystroke. Drawing is an inherently iterative process, and iterating with this is an absolute breeze. Not will be a breeze, it is a breeze. Now, after nearly every 2-minute papers episode, where we showcase an amazing paper, I get a question saying something like, okay, but when do I get to see or use this in the real world? And rightfully so, that is a good question. The previous Gauguin paper was published in 2019, and here we are, just a bit more than 2 years later, and it has been transferred into a real product. Not only that, but the resolution has improved a great deal, about 4 times of what it was before, plus the new version also supports more materials. And we are at the point where this is finally not just a cool demo, but a tool that is useful for real artists. What a time to be alive! Now, I noted earlier, I did not say that iterating with this will be a breeze.
Okay. Okay. All right, I got to take a little laugh pause because that what a time to be alive. We just need to reflect on that for a couple seconds. And now I'm good.
But it is a breeze. Why? Well, great news, because you can try it right now in 2 different ways. One, it is now part of a desktop application called NVIDIA Canvas. With this, you can even export the layers to Photoshop and continue your work there. This will require a relatively recent NVIDIA graphics card.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is 3090.
There is a web app too that you can try right now. The link is available in the video description, and if you try it, please scroll down and make sure to read the instructions and watch the tutorial video to not get lost. And remember, all this tech transfer from paper to product took place in a matter of 2 years. Bravo, NVIDIA! The pace of progress in AI research is absolutely amazing.
This is nuts.
This episode has been supported by Cohere AI. Cohere builds large language models.
I am flabbergasted. That I actually thought it was the other way around when we started watching that. That I was like, okay, that's cool that it took that full image and made some paint blotches, but I'm not impressed. And then all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute. He's drawing the paint blotches and the program is spitting out this beautiful stuff. Whoo, boy. So this is NVIDIA Canvas. I think I've heard of this, but I didn't know that it was this ridiculous. That almost seems like sci-fi, like unreal. Like I actually still don't believe it. I'm tempted to download it on my 1080 here. Yes, I'm down to a 1080 now. I'm tempted to download it on my 1080 just to see how slow it would go. Wow, that's some holodeck type stuff, man. That's Star Trek holodeck. For real. Like, how fast it was like making that out of nothing. It's like you had nothing. Anyway, amazing. Amazing. So check that out, man. This is a YouTube video submitted to me by PyGod in Discord. NVIDIA. Their new AI draws images with the speed of thought. That is just crazy.